In this video, I show you how to develop a staffing plan in Primavera for construction capstone. And I use the schedule that one of the group already developed schedule, which many of you, all of you are expected to know how to determine duration, relationship, and activities, and then create a schedule in Primavera. Let me share the screen. So for the construction capstone, if you go to either trap project poster or project poster presentation, and we have a sample. There, and with that sample, you see the schedule. In this case, there are many activities that we require 150 to 200 activities for your capstone schedule. However, when you print in the poster, you should only print the select critical activity only and print out because of the space of the poster. And then the staffing plan show how many people on site at a certain date. So we don't care what type of skill of the workers at this macro level. We say on that day, on the job site, how many people. For example, here, as you can see the peak in more than 200 people. We have 200 people in the scale here for the people. So with that, let's go back to one of the schedule that already developed in one of the team. And that is the schedule we have in here. So our students already have this. And one is to the problem, you how to send it to your mentor, how to submit to the other party, the owner, other party, to review your schedule, etc. Sometimes people don't have Microsoft project or don't have Primavera to print out. So how can we do that? We need to convert that in a PDF that are readable. It's very important. So in here, if to do that, you can see if I select preview. So again, go back, review, or you go to file, print preview, right? So either that one, print review, go to file, print review. And what you see here, what you get. So you see it look a lot of blank space in there that need to show the Gantt chart, bar chart, etc. In order to format that, you can select the time scale and also select the day you start, etc. So let's see this project start in May 1st, 23. So with the schedule, it should be also in that aspect as well. So with that one, if I go to select the double arrow on the top left, and you can see page setup. So you can go there and a new pop-up window, select options, and then you go to select options. And if the project start May 1st, 23, you can select time scale to start. So you can click on the three dot in there and custom date. We have 23 May 1st. So you go to click on the February 15, for example, whatever show there. And then you see, move the arrow to select the year that we want, 23. And it's May 1st. So you can select on May 1st to start. And then you have a green plus in here, select. And then you can be able to show what kind of information will be shown when you print, including print to PDF. Okay, so for example, this one, I show activity table, which is on the left, all columns, all columns show it in here. You want to show read lines, and then the Gantt chart, so the right side. When you happy with that, select OK. So you see now the bar chart, the Gantt chart move to the left. It look a little bit better. So it ideally the in the page should have the activity and then the bar. It not printing the activities information and the bar chart or Gantt chart in a separate page. And then of course you can change the page to the page that you need. For example, page, in this case you can select tabloid instead of the letter. Normally by default letter, but tabloid it will be the size 11 by 17 inches. Select tabloid. Okay, select OK. It's still not good enough for the scales. You can be able to change the time scale. You see the time scale here, 23, 24. Why is project that based on this group only scheduled for 139 days? So it means 4 months. So you can right click on here, select on the time scale, select time scale, and then you can drop down menus. You can change instead of years, quarter is very condensed for a few months project. If it's multiple years project, it makes sense to select year, quarter. But if only a few months, it makes sense to select, for example, month, week, and try and errors. See how it go in here. So here I select month and error. So you see that a little bit better. Now let's see how I can print in here. If I go ahead to print review again, here, and look very good now. So I can print that, select print, and instead of print to a computer, you say Microsoft print to PDF, for example, and then you just go ahead to select screen, a new pop-up, and then you can, here I show it in desktop, whatever here, example, PDF, schedule. So you save. When you save, it's a report print. And then if you want to open it in a PDF, you can open that file that I just saved, and I go to file, open, go to desktop, example PDF schedule. So it will be the schedule you have. Every people can be viewed without open Primavera, the software. Okay, so that is how to put it in. When you're happy with that, you can close the schedule. The next one is we want to show the staffing plan in yes, staffing plan. So how we do that? Each of you, if you go to resources, you can define one type of people, can say worker. So regardless of carpenter and worker, but headcount, we only care about the headcount in this case. So with that one, after you define resources, if you are not sure, you can go to the video in construction project management or construction planning and control. And then you assign that, go back to the activity. You can assign that activity by right click, assign resources, and then select the worker, and then it will show how many. If you want to show the bottom with the activities, you can see the detail on top here. It will show there, and you see that activity, concrete tie beam. We have a worker, labor, 3 days, 3 workers per day. This activity for 2 days, which means the budget unit is 6 workers for 2 days. So 3 each day. How to show the graph over time for the schedule with the staffing or the worker or the headcount on this project. So with that, if you go to view, you want to show, it means view, right? Select view, and then you want to show it at the bottom. So as you can see, the Primavera have two top and bottom. Top normally show the activities and the Gantt chart, and the bottom show the other detail of the activities. Can be budget, can be manpower, can be predecessor, all of that. So if you show to the bottom, you can select the activity usage profile. Normally go with the costs. We don't do the costs tied to here. If you interested, go back to the project we did in construction project management. But here, what we concern is the resource. So you show the bottom, then you select resource uses profile. See that resource usage, and you see the graph is something like this. So they have a few tiny bar and then a cumulative, and you can read budget unit in yellow, actual unit in blue, remain in early unit. If you already update schedule, it will be in green, and limit. So the limit, because here this schedule, this group of students said, I think the limit is 500 worker at a given point, given time during the course of project. So how I make it, more readable with this graph? So you right click on that graph and select user resource usage profile options. So here you see a lot of information that you can select based on your need, based on how you want to show to the clients, how you want to show to your trade, etc. So with here, we can see the whether you want to show cumulative. If I'm only interested in the how many worker on site at certain days, I don't have to show the cumulative. But if the cost, it makes sense to show, for example, S curve. So cumulative costs. So in this case, manpower, I don't need to show the cumulative. So I just unclick until the cumulative. You see at plan state, I don't need the double bar chart in here, which show both budgeted and actual. I may only need to show the budget, the actual, for example, for the actual that I assigned to the work. Okay, and then you can select okay. Wow, it disappeared. See it disappear. Then you go back, change, select remain in early, because they need to have one of that there, and then you select unit, not cost, right? In this case, the manpower. Select okay. It look good now. However, you see it very small. If you print, no one will see it because the time scale, the vertical scale, you see up to 1,000. But I guess for this one, it may be less than 100 people. So how can I do that? Go back to the time scale. So try and errors. And you may select don't show the limit, additional data option. You see the horizontal black light in here. You can, if I unshow the limit, select OK, then you see that it will be the bar show, and that's what we have. And then if you want to customize that, it's too much, you can customize the time scale, So month, week, you can say this is time scale for the resource profile. You can say how about the quarter, month, so it will be more condensed. That look not good. Then we can select time scale for quarter, month, or month, week, or weekday. So depends on the project you have. So with that, you see that the Gantt chart that you have in PDF, and then you also have the graphic in here. And then of course, with this, you can be able to print the graphic. So with that one, I hope you know how to convert the schedule, format schedule, that when you print, it's readable, and also how to present your graphic